Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Pup, and today we are diving deep into the meta of Draft League and looking at an item that's really become a staple in the offense-dominated Paldea Dex format recently. As always, if you enjoy the content in this analysis video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what I should cover next. When thinking about great items, especially on the defensive side, we think about Assault Vest, Heavy Duty Boots, and Leftovers. Many coaches run Leftovers on their Pokemon when they're either A, running a defensive Pokemon that needs some extra longevity, or B, when they don't have any better item that'll come in handy during battle. Leftovers are bad for many reasons, and if you want to understand why, check out this great video from fellow EDC coach A12, highlighting why lefties are the noob's choice in Draft League. What if I told you that there's an item that can do 1/6 of an opponent's HP each turn, over double the healing from Leftovers, while also having much more significance in almost every game? The Rocky Helmet is an item that hurts an attacker for 1/6 of their health after hitting the user with a contact move. That's more damage than Stealth Rocks or a stack of spikes can do on a switch-in without risking a turn to set up. This means virtually every physical attack into your defensive pivot will cause a substantial amount of chip damage, which in the context of a draft league can certainly be a game changer. In a draft game where every Pokemon has stats, moves, and items tailor-made for an opponent's team, chip damage is king. 17% may not seem like a lot at first glance, but over time, this will allow you to set up for KOs, break focus ashes, and even knock out physical Pokemon over the course of a match. One of the most prominent strategies in competitive Pokemon in general is pivoting with moves such as U-turn, Volt Switch, and the newly added Flip Turn. Rocky Helmet covers two of these three staples and can do considerable damage for the trade-off of a free switch. Limiting a Pokemon such as Cinderace or Scizor to a few pivots on top of other damage, entry hazards, and status can make the Rocky Helmet a game-winning item week after week. But Rocky Helmet isn't just good against pivoting, it's incredibly good against all physical attackers. Moves such as Knockoff, Close Combat, and Flare Blitz are super powerful, especially in this generation's power creep, and often have a little defensive counterplay if you don't have the right checks on your team each week. Rocky Helmet makes your opponent think twice before clicking some of these moves that virtually have no downsides in many situations. You may think that Rocky Helmet is useless against special attackers, but that isn't the case. Some special moves such as Draining Kiss and Grass Knot make contact and can still be chipped down. This actually had implications in the P4G this season, where Joey's Petrun would have been able to beat down Ellie's Calm Mind Comfy by not allowing it to recover as much health from Draining Kiss after Rocky Helmet was factored in. By running an item that has no effect against many special attacks, you can also bluff having other important items such as a Custat Berry or a weakness policy that'll force your opponent to change their strategy compared to the usual Leftovers or Assault Vest. That sounds promising, but let's look at a few of my most recent draft games to see the impact that Rocky Helmet can have in every battle. In this scenario, our opponent has a terrifying Urshifu that can destroy my entire team with Terra Dark boosted Wicked Blow. Both Mons in the back get walled completely by my defensive Clodsire, and if I let Claude go down, their Scizor can clean up the game with a few bullet punches. There is only one winning play in this scenario, and I missed it. Take a look at Urshifu's health. With a round of Poison plus Rocky Helmet, this threat will go down, allowing Clodsire to clutch up in the final moments. Looking at the rest of my team, everything dies to Wicked Blow, but Cyclizar has the Rocky Helmet. If I make the aggressive switch to Cyclizar this turn, Urshifu goes down to seal a 2-0 victory for us, but I let Claude go down and end up choking a 0-1 loss. It's a perfect example of how such a simple item can have such huge effects in the counter team format. In conclusion, Rocky Helmet is one of, if not the most overpowered defensive item in Draft League for its momentum swing chip damage that rivals that of entry hazards while punishing pivoting moves and physical spam. What do you think? Is Rocky Helmet OP, or is it just on par with the other defensive items? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, you would love the other competitive content on the channel, so check it out by hitting that subscribe button. Peace out.